All right, we have a gold 5 soldier. Now, if you want to coach it yourself, feel free to join the Discord, as well as make sure to like and subscribe. All right, we're going to speed up right here.
Let's move. Healing pylon deployed.
Barrier initialized. The barrier unsuccessful.
Okay.
They broke my pylon.
Come get him.
All right, so starting off, probably could have maybe pushed up like a little bit right over here. Maybe peek this just like a little bit wide, so when they're walking forward, you'll be able to get like a little bit of a shot off, a little bit of damage off, maybe even get a pick or anything like that. If it's a little bit too dangerous and you don't feel safe, walk back out, rotate back out down with the rest of your team, and I guess in a way it would be best if you do rotate like right around here. Yeah, it would probably be best if you rotate around here, maybe get some shots off, maybe distract a little bit, so it relieves a lot of pressure off from your team right there, since I think every single one of them are over there. So your best bet is walk all the way up here, rotate around here, get some damage out, see if you can get any shots out or anything like that.
The objective is now.
I've seen the barrier weakened. You cannot escape me.
Okay,
Can't help you. I'm recharging.
nice pick.
Positioning healing pylon.
Yeah, once again, this isn't necessarily bad, but you probably could have gotten a little bit more value if we would have rotated right around there, just because it would have relieved a lot more pressure. But instead, being right over here doesn't relieve as much pressure as being able to go like right through there.
Big stunner. I have to look at
This is probably like the second best option, is what I'd say.
You're just weak.
Okay, so there's only 3 of them left. So this is 1000% your cue to rotate right around here and get some damage out. See if you can get a pick or anything like that. Perfect.
Actuating the barrier.
Get some damage out. See if you can get a pick or anything like that. Maybe there were 4 of them there. Am I losing my mind? I might be losing my mind a little bit. Even if there's 4 of them there. Rotate around there. Your odds are very high, so rotate around there. Peek around, get some damage out. You really need to hit a lot of your shots, and you really need to get a kill right there. Now, normally I wouldn't really recommend kind of like sitting right here. First off, I mean, you're kind of sitting out in the wide open. Second off, you're front lining, and third off, I mean, you just really don't have anywhere to leave. So what overall would be better? So I mean, I guess since you are in gold 5, you could have rotated up here, but preferably I'd rather see you like right over here, get some shots off right here, just so you can keep an eye on the LOS in the back line, as well as being able to focus on right over there, or even just hitting another flank right around here. Every single time you've hit a flank right here, it has relieved a lot of pressure from your team, and your team's able to play a little bit more aggressive. Okay, we're gonna speed up.
Escape me.
I've seen tougher spots.
Right here.
You need only ask for my help. Don't
Thank you.
healing pylon out.
For example, right there, I don't really, or not really even for example, but I don't really know why you stopped like peeking that for like right there. For a second, I thought you were actually gonna get a pick, and I was gonna be like, nice job. But for some reason, you decided to like kind of walk back a little bit and kind of just like stall and play safe for a second, even though you had the health advantage, as well as, I mean, you probably would have been able to kill that soldier right there if you just would have kept peeking that. So keep that in mind, that you want to take 1v1s that you know you can win. So far, I think you could take this 1v1 against the soldier.
Ready for use.
Like example, another example right there. You hit a helix rocket. The second you hit that helix rocket, you should have instantly peeked to see if you can finish him off.
Be nourished.
Okay, looks like you're gonna rotate with ult. That's not bad.
I've got you in my sights.
Okay, so your biggest issue though is, I don't really understand this with a lot of soldier players, but When players start like originally playing soldier, a lot of them will full send forward into the enemy team as soon as they ult. I don't understand it. It just sets you up for death and you are guaranteed to die. Using your aimbot ult does not give you invincibility, so you're not invincible through it. So keep your distance. Try to aim for their head, because even if you're not able to, because aimbot basically gives you full shots on the body, but if you can aim for their head, you can also get headshots through your aimbot. So just keep that in mind. Thankfully, you got bailed out. There's probably, I'd say, like you had a 90% chance of dying there. And you still did. Holy. Luckily, though, your support was able to bail you out right there, and that 10% survivability rate managed to actually work out.
Barrier is splintering. Enemies in our orbit. Actuating the barrier.
Fixing that. Don't fuss.
The barrier cannot withstand. My barrier is gone.
All right.
What is that melody?
That was a nice job even focusing on the soldier right there when he was ulting. You, like, the second you hit that helix rocket, though, you should have known that guy was super low, because you had a couple headshots as well. You should have instantly rotated right at him, shoot him a few times, get straight up in his face, punch him, kill him. Because rotating around like that puts your team at like a massive risk and possibly gets them dead.
My power emanates. I require assistance.
Okay, so you're looking a little bit confused right now. What you could do is, overall, you could walk like maybe even right over here, see if you can get some shots off, see if you can get some like like sort of damage off or anything like that. See if you can get a pick, see if you can get some damage out. Now, I know the brig is right up there, but I mean, overall, all you got to do is walk back here. Moira's going to heal you. Just make sure you keep your distance so you're not like full sending it where you can't get out. Or you can just rotate around here. Moira's going to get to you. You'll be fine regardless, I believe, at least, unless your Moira is completely blind. But I mean, I'd have some sort of faith that Moira would be able to help you out.
Praise upon us.
Everyone, heal up. The barrier is weakened.
Positioning healing pylon.
Okay, Junkrat's dead. All right, let me give you a little bit of a tip on how to touch point. So you were sitting here behind, you're sitting behind, you're fine. You could touch at like maybe 98, 99, if you can get down the timing. Touch it for a second and then walk back out. That's all you got to do. And you can keep playing cover, you can keep playing over here. Maybe try to go for another touch if you can. Maybe if somebody else is going to be able to touch, you can kind of back up a little bit, gain some more distance, maybe get some more shots off from here, get some picks, because you need to look for some picks ASAP. So shooting at the Sigma is not the best option, especially since both supports are alive. So just keep that in mind, that you want to constantly look around for picks at this moment, as well as you want to touch point for 1 second and then just back up. You don't want to stay on point. You want to touch point for 1 second, back up a little bit, gain some distance, use some natural cover, and then touch point again if you have to, and then walk back out. That's all you got to do.
Score 0-1. Ready for battle.
Don't you ever feel remorse for the pain you have caused?
Pain makes one stronger. You should know that better than anyone.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
No giving up. We need to turn this around. Your end is within my
Fight is
reach.
imminent.
Healing pylon out.
All right.
The barrier cannot withstand much. Barrier unsuccessful.
Nice pick.
attention or you'll
Nice
wind
job
up
even
dead.
controlling this high ground right here. You could overall now like kind of maybe extend out a little bit, maybe get some damage out right here, maybe see if you can get a pick on like the Ana or anything like that. But overall, nice job not like full sending on to point. Nice job kind of staying a little bit disciplined. Unfortunately though, your Sigma did die,
I've got meds. Who needs them?
so might be best just to overall back up, regroup, wait for your Sigma, get some damage out, hit a little bit of flanks. Exactly what you're doing right now is not bad. Just back up, make sure you don't die, make sure you don't feed so you're not staggering tremendously. Holy healing orbs. Okay. Not a bad blink. Probably should do it like a little bit more sooner, but I think that's your first time doing it, so not gonna necessarily blame you 1000% for that. As well as you could even drop right down here, maybe play on these boxes here, maybe even drop behind the boxes, see if you can get some damage out there, maybe even walk up here, because I mean by the time they get to you, you got a mega right there as well as a mini right over here. So you could even drop right down here as long as they don't have too many dive characters that are going to dive you and like instantly kill you. I think the only one that they have is Reaper. Moira's been playing with their team the entire time, so kind of get free reign, do whatever you want. Perfect. Exactly what I'm saying. Not necessarily, I wouldn't recommend going under. I'd rather see you, like, even if you can, try to rotate up here and, like, go up here. Probably would be a little bit better. And get some shots off on the Ana right there. And, I mean, just overall, it should be fun. Just killing the Ana. Wasn't the biggest fan of you kind of pushing up, like, way too far up like that. Keep your distance a little bit as soldier. Thankfully, you're able to stay alive right there. But you're putting yourself in like very bad spots where if you're a rank higher, you guaranteed die before you keep make those plays. So keep that in mind. Keep your distance a little bit as soldier. You don't want to get straight up in their face. Now, there's certain cases where you can get straight up in their face, but a lot of times, those cases that you're getting straight up in their face, that's not what you're going to want to do. For example, right there. That's not a bad kill on the Junkrat, but you don't want to get walking around this corner so like aggressively. And the reason why I say that is because Junkrat can kill you even if he's at a quarter health and you're at full health. So walk maybe a little bit more wide right here. And if you walk a little bit more wide right here, then you should be able to get a little bit more kills, as well as make sure you're using your Helix rocket against that. Okay, so Reaper's in the flank again. Not really a whole lot you can do there.
I've got you in my sights.
Not necessarily the best ult right there, but I don't hate it either. I'd say it's like one of those ults that are high risk, high reward. And actually, I think surprisingly it might, yeah, the high risk, high reward ult might have actually worked out for you. Just the only reason why I don't really hate that ult is because the Illari ulted. But if the Illari wouldn't have ulted there, that would have been a really bad ult. So high risk, high reward, and the high risk, high reward ult actually paid out. So, I mean, good on you for making the play. But preferably though, I wouldn't like to see you sit out in the wide open again. I'd like to see you like maybe even walk up here a little bit, get some little bit cover over here. You saw it there playing cover here, walk right over here, get some damage out on them right there. Force them to come out from their cover, force them to get killed by the rest of your team if you can't kill them. Actually, you might still end up losing this. No, you're fine.
I rubbed
Okay.
some dirt on it. Let's go.
Yeah, keep that in mind. You did make a play there, which is nice. It allowed you to keep holding on to point. But once again, just try to play a little bit more cover. We're going to speed up right here a little bit.
They're coming.
The
Let's
barrier
go.
is weakened. The barrier has been overwhelmed.
Unfortunate. Reaper TP behind you. So not really a whole lot you can do about that. That's just an unfortunate thing. I didn't even hear the Reaper, so I won't even blame you for dying to the Reaper.
I'm still fighting.
Am I the only one that feels like sound cues have kind of like gone really like silent and quiet lately? I might be losing my mind a little bit, but I didn't even hear that Reaper right there. Normally, like, you should be able to blatantly hear him.
Everyone heal up.
Okay, nice job running out of the Sigma wall right there. Should have Helix rocketed that. Yeah, I knew somebody got picked up with that. So your Bastion could have actually died right there if you didn't Helix rocket. So make sure you're constantly looking for Helix rockets, as well as make sure you're using your heal cooldown like that for where it's actually got purpose. Because I've seen a few times that you like kind of use your healing station like a little bit unnecessary, and you kind of just throw it down and you kind of run away with it or away from it. Okay, one more touch, maybe not. Nope, they definitely don't got one more touch. I think you would have had a field day anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, speed up real quick. Move on to the final map. All right, so necessarily I wouldn't recommend kind of like going right around there. Honestly, I'd probably prefer you to like walk maybe right over here, get some shots off like right over there, maybe even just play this high ground, walk like maybe right over there. Okay. Yeah, very dangerous being in there. Junkrat could easily kill you right there. That is terrifying. Thankfully, though, you got bailed out once again. You managed to survive that. Yeah, I don't like the angle that you're shooting at. Walk up to this high ground right here. Walk over here. You can either try to kill the Bastion, or you can try to kill either of the supports. They're free. Massively free if you walk this high ground. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see you do. Jordan, throw down your healing station. Keep killing that Bastion. I would honestly target that Bastion because that Bastion is doing a lot of damage. Look at your tank's health. Like, he is very low because of that Bastion. Thankfully, the Bastion chose to shoot at the Sigma instead of the other two players that were extremely killable. So, yeah, probably would have been best to kill the Bastion, or at least make him force him to focus on you right there, just so he doesn't die, or just so no one on your team dies.
That's better.
Okay. You can drop right here, and you can finish off that Sigma.
Be nourished. What kind of heal you get?
Actuating the barrier. Thank you.
Don't hit the flank. You're still in cleanup though, and the flank could have cost you if you're in mid-fight. Just keep that in mind. But I don't hit that flank at all. A little bit risky kind of walking up this way though. Maybe you can just get like maybe a few shots off, and then but you like just instantly have to rotate back out. Way too dangerous if you don't.
Surrender to my will.
Who needs healing?
Face the sunrise!
Okay. Nice tracking right there. That was not bad. I guess in a way, probably could have stayed up here just a little bit longer right here, and then kind of rotated down a little bit later, or you probably could have set up after the first fight and rotate back over to the side ground right over here, because you know they're pretty much just going to be sending it on point, because that's what they've done every single round. Okay.
A man on a mission. Stay out of my way. Biotic healing ready for use.
Cannot escape me.
Persistence is always rewarded.
I've got you in my sights.
Kill the Mahol.
All right, not bad. overall, not bad at all. Probably could have popped alt like a little bit more sooner right there, but overall just not bad. Okay, so what all do you need to work on? So first off, tracking definitely needs a little bit more work on. Aim train, I'll drop 2 codes in the description so you can try them out on Overwatch, or just go to Aim Labs. That's like the 2 that I've used. I think like out of 100,000 people, I'm like 20 on aim. So just aim train a lot. You can get good. I used to be absolutely horrendous with my aim. Like even I'd say like twice as worse as yours. So just keep that in mind. And now I got like some of the best aim probably on console, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, overall, just keep in mind that you want to be using natural cover. You don't want to walk out in the middle of the open constantly. You want to use your Helix rocket a lot more. You want to be using your heal station when you can use your heal station, when it's going to mean a lot, and everything like that. Anyway, I hope this video helped you out, and I will see you later.